Hopefully all the bad rolled out.
Yeah, I got caught eating a jelly bean. This
Oh dear.
is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Heinous crime.
How come we aren't bigger, guys? I don't
I
understand.
think it might be our lack of focus and
Okay.
some of our personalities.
Okay.
Not mentioning any names, but you know who you were.
We sure did.
Last time.
I'm sorry.
I didn't.
Last time nothing happened and we can just go about our day, okay? Okay.
Music. So, last time. After leaving Randy's house, after bringing Isabella there, the cleric of the Temple of the Lady of Light, Polaris, you learned a few things. You learned that the undead that you dealt with in that house were particularly bad, aggressive, and would stop at nothing to feast upon souls themselves, not flesh or bone, but actually on a soul themselves. Once you stepped out of the house, Jiro received a message from the Kuaks telling him that they are needed back in Arcanum, where the whole board want to meet them. It was a cold affair. So we all know of our elven friend who isn't a huge fan of humans and who's just kind of an asshole. Passed on some information, such as they approved that they wanted you to chase after Ranlik, as you would be a low profile, hopefully. So
They don't know us very well.
they don't know you very well.
Bad decision.
The information that was given to you, he had a brother in the town of Nightwood, which you will all remember from our one shot that started all this. That was going to be your first stop, and then your second stop was then onto Nightfort, which is one of the last major cities before you head north. Head north to that mountain range that I can't remember the name of. Professional.
Peaks.
No, that's where Nightwood is. But well done, well done.
And I
Remind me
didn't
to
even read my
give
notes.
you a inspiration for that at some point.
Thank you.
The Carnell Mountains,
Carnell.
where the last known resting place of Vecna is meant to be.
Da-da-dum.
But before you did all that, the DM said, the DM made a character say that, hey, it's going to be cold up north and you should really go and get some gear to go up north. And what ensued was a shopping episode. Went to the... What's it called? TK Maxx in the US again?
TJ.
Maxx.
All right. Did he say all of your names? No.
I didn't say anyone's
didn't
name.
even say your
My
name.
God.
He went to the their /Target /Penny's equivalent of an adventuring shop in our world, and you guys bought some gear. It might do the job, it might not do the job. Locke had the idea of finding a better place to buy better gear, but also while you were there, a unnamed dwarven sales assistant proceeded to explain to you about how to erect a tent. That was the whole thing for a while. On a brief,
How did we act?
there was a lot of gestures and hand motions and the fixing of poles and the lubricating of poles so they'd slide into each other easier. There was a lot to it. We're breezing over.
Listen, I feel like all of those points are very important.
Breezing over it. With that, then you were teleported to Nightwood, which is, since you guys have been there, have turned into a bit of a tourist trap with like replicas of the evil tree that you burnt in the mayor's house, and like dogs going around dressed as wolf bears, if that's what they were called.
Actually, how dare they say we'd be low profile?
Well, no, you have to remember that only really got a lot of press because of John Smythe's book. And in
That still counts.
John Smythe's book, he's the hero, and you were the hapless sidekicks.
It has nothing to do with us.
Nothing to do with us. Yeah.
Very little to do with us.
Cause he's a prick.
They made me a sexy wench.
You found your
You
way.
are a sexy wench.
You found your way to Randy's brother Jeffrey's house. Knocked on the door. Few bad rolls later, he basically closed the door in your face. Then the idea was sprung that Nox turns into some kind of a small creature or animal and sneak into the house. She chose to transform into a moth, scurried under the door, flew upstairs.
A very identifiable moth.
A very identifiable moth.
In true Nox fashion.
As it flaps, it leaves like rainbow dust behind.
Don't say flaps.
Flapping up
I
the
need to get my
stairs.
collector's edition wolf pair. Mia, you know I'll make one.
We're working with what's the name of that brand? Sideshow. Yeah, we're working with Sideshow at the moment to
Todd McFarlane.
to keep ignoring our emails for some reason.
Our version of slideshow is me just frantically trying to learn how to crochet.
I cross-stitched just for you, Mia.
Don't talk shit about cross stitch. Star loves cross stitch and she's good at it, and I want to do it.
I'm not talking shit about it. I'm talking about you not being able to cross-stitch. Anyway, up the stairs in moth form, she got comfortable. Nox was prepared to stay there and observe for a bit. But what she didn't see was Jeffrey moving to the bottom of the stairs. Seemed to be looking up in her direction. And slowly started walk up the stairs towards Nox.
And then what happened?
You guys tell me. Locke, Bardor, Jiro, and Isabella. You guys were walking towards Kendall's candles. What are you doing?
Should we have waited for her? She'd be fine, right?
She's right behind us, isn't she, sure? I mean, like, she was on his shoulder, right?
Wait.
Do I see her behind me?
You don't. Well, it's dark, so you can do a perception check to see if you spy a Nox.
Yeah.
Well, would probably
That's a 14.
would probably be clear to people. It is just a moth at the end of the day. Or even for
Sorry?
if someone turned around in the dark and saw a moth shape, they'd be like, it's just a moth.
You'd be like, that is a stunning
A stun hunt.
creature.
So you don't see any stun moths anyway. So you're going to assume
Kiki trying to delay the
Inevitable.
scariness by
I said I don't want to play anymore. I have a shield.
you don't see any moths that would match Nox's style.
Should we go back? Or am I just not seeing her? I'm not sure.
No, we definitely should go back. I don't trust this at all.
Isabella's
a
like,
bad
do you
feeling.
not think she'd be able to manage it? No?
Well, when you put it
Absolutely
like
not, no.
when you put
No,
it like
not
that,
that.
yeah, let's get back.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Should we- Walk hurriedly back towards the house.
as you scurry on back, meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
a slow step up onto the next step, and there's the creak as the weight is put down on the foot and steps up again. The next step, taking its time, walking up towards you, or walking up the stairs at least. You don't know if it's fully walking towards you or not, Nox, but it's definitely coming up the stairs anyway.
It's not he.
As it walks slowly, taking its time. Are you doing anything?
So I genuinely can't tell if it's like walking towards me. It's not like evidently making a beeline towards me.
It's definitely not making a beeline. It's walking up the stairs, alright.
It's not like making direct eyes at me.
Like said, all you could see was that kind of reflectiveness of the little bit of light that is coming in, like hitting off its eyes.
It's a moth line. I'm gonna make a t-shirt to that. So, if I can't if I'm not sure if it's coming directly at me, you're just gonna like if you could see a moth's eyes, all you would see is
Fear.
What does a moth look like when it disgraces itself?
just little moth
wow.
droppings coming out. Have you ever seen a moth sweat?
Oh my god,
Because this moth is sweating profusely.
that's horrible.
It's a little white damp moth in the corner of the room.
Jeez.
Well, see, I don't want to flutter away. I don't want to flutter
Fair.
because I don't want to catch attention. So I'm just like awkwardly trying to look around and see what's happening.
So you it takes another step and its jaw opens, hangs there.
Oh no.
And you hear
I thought you were gonna say we leave it there.
yeah. Took us ages to get going, and all you get is 20 minutes. You hear kind of coming from deep inside him, like coming like from where you're not too sure, but like a voice emerges. The jaw, while this voice comes out, doesn't move. It's just open, basically almost like a speaker, as it's taking a step up towards you, and you hear the voice go, "Why have you come here? Did the board send you?" It takes a pause and a step, almost like it's listening to see if there's any kind of response or movement.
Where is it looking?
So it's not looking. It's more just standing still and listening at the minute. Impression you get.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay where I am.
It begins to take more steps towards you. Guys outside, can I get you all to
Do I hear anything else?
I'll come back to you. Can I get all the guys outside to give me dexterity checks, please? Athletics or acrobatics, please.
Athletics or acrobatics? Okay.
Acrobatics.
Lock is 21.
7.
Wow.
Is that with your modifier?
Yeah, it's I rolled a 5 and it's on your +2.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Athletics. Okay.
I literally can't score less than 9.
25.
Because he's so fit. So, while everyone else, Isabella got a 20. Everyone else is like beelining it towards the house now at the moment. Isabella spots the Giro. You're walking a bit slow and kind of grabs you by your collar and starts pulling you along. It's like, do you not know what hurry means?
You've never been more aroused.
I'm trying to keep up as best I can.
His legs
It's hard to
turn.
hurry when you've got an erection.
His legs turn
That's it.
jelly.
Oh, one of your 10 poles is after falling out there.
Just slapping around between his knees.
Don't forget, if you know in our Discord to put up out of context gifts. Yeah, so you guys you're making good speed, so you'll be there shortly. Back in the house. You asked the question. Oh, can you hear anything? Give me a perception check. Hearing. So I don't know if a moth gets anything higher. Okay. I have to go back to use for a sec. I think Nox logged out of everything.
Oh, good.
Actually, she's getting a work call or something. So yeah, you're, like I said, Isabella dragging Giro along for a 7. You're kind of now at the corner of that road that leads down towards where the house is. What's your plan when you get there?
I would say that we don't actually know anything is happening, so it's kind of a wait and watch, I guess.
Okay.
But if anyone else thinks that they would be more concerned.
Fardo would be more concerned.
But realistically, we've done this before. We've sent Nox into a building that we didn't know the inside of as a bird.
But Fardor doesn't like being too far away from her.
That's true. That's true.
He's an awful sweetheart, really.
He's very
That's a
protective of
4,
her.
Trig. And thank you for being so sassy. I was actually trying to open up a sheet for a moth.
Prepare for.
Just saying. Just saying I'm working harder than anyone here. That's all I'm saying.
So you don't hear anything other than that creaking, creaking of the steps and the floorboards on it as Jeffrey is taking a step up. Again, that voice comes out of its like amplified speaker mouth. It's the only way I can think of describing it. Leave me to bring my family back. Death does not have to be the end. And he's starting to take quicker steps up. Or you know, he's a few away now at the stage, about 4 away, I'd say now.
Would we hear that from outside the door? Is it that loud if it's amplified?
It's not so much that it's amplified. It's more just this kind of distorted, almost staticky, like
Okay.
voice coming out more so than amplified. You can roll a perception check, see if you can hear anything.
Yeah. Okay. That's a 5. So no.
But no.
Cool. Fair enough.
So yeah, you have a listen up to the door. I'm like, it's quiet, so I'm gonna assume everything's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ox, what are you doing?
Can I just have a look around, see if I see anyone else around? Like,
Yeah.
is there any, like, in case there's, you know, I didn't notice that there's another person standing on the landing that he's talking to.
Your motto I see. Like how everyone's using real dice tonight. Appreciate that.
At the 15?
Scanning around with your little mod eyes, you don't see anyone else. You're definitely not getting the vibe of anyone else being in the house.
Great.
But you also get the vibe that creature knows there's someone in the house, but body language wise isn't directly at you at the moment.
Okay. Hang on one second.
Okay. What are the guys outside doing?
So
So
is there a window? Can you look through a window?
What were you going to say there, Chiro, as well?
I was going to say, just at the, not like right up at the house, but as near to it as I can get without feeling like I'm going to be spotted. Can I throw up a quick detect magic?
Yeah, go for it. Bardor, I remembered your name.
You did, yeah.
There is a window. Fortunately, it's a bit high for you. But there is a window.
So I can see Fardor looking at it with a confused expression on his face, almost saying,
Why would they make windows that are over 7 foot tall? I don't understand it.
maybe you'll be able to see if I give you a boost up.
Okay. Do you reckon you don't mind?
No, you only need like another 3 foot or something to get up there. 2 foot, 1 foot.
Another.
I can
Another
clearly,
body.
like the window's here. I can see it. Like,
Are you
All right,
lifting
give us a boost there, will you?
go on.
Okay. What do you want us to roll, Trig?
Well, you'll be able to lift them up without any issue, I'd say. You can give me a perception because there is like a blind drawn across the window, but there is like bits where it's worn and like actually like moth eaten as well, so like you can peer in through that. So it's just kind of see how much you can
Nox.
More moths.
Listen, I was hungry.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a real dice.
Oh my goodness.
13.
Plus, I do.
Oh, I don't have any plus on my perception.
Having a spy in, what you can kind of see is the room is fairly messy as it is. There's a table, there is a couple of chairs as well. It just seems to be not so much that it looked like there was a fight, but definitely
A struggle of some sort.
not even a struggle. Almost like something was being looked for at one stage. Yeah, that's all you can make out with your.
Okay, I relay that back to the guys.
And Jiro, you do get a aura of magic behind the door and up, moving slowly in a diagonal manner.
And I relay that to the group as well.
Isabella kind of walks over to the door and puts her hand on the door and holds onto her holy symbol and starts to mutter a prayer. And kind of trying to get a sense for things. She steps back. He's like, Jira, you said that you sensed some kind of magic?
Yes, seems to be moving upwards, possibly up the stairs. It feels like it's going diagonally upwards.
Okay. And she reaches back and takes her axe off her back and is like, time to open the door.
Here we go.
Okay.
For some reason, I heard that as an axolotl, and now all I can think is this amazing, beautiful woman just taking an axolotl off her back.
Which one's an axolotl again?
The really cute one.
The little tiny one that has the little things come out the side of his face.
And they're always smiling.
Throws at the door.
Yeah, it explodes. Explodes on
so
impact.
When the axe comes out and I hear Locke saying it's go time, I'm throwing up a mage armor.
Can
Oh, we need a code word.
can Fardor shout to Locke to give him a boost again?
Yeah, go for it.
I can throw you through a window if you want.
That's what I want you to do. It's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to fuck me through the window.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
And then throw you through the window, right?
Yeah, of course, yes. He'd buy me breakfast afterwards too.
17 strength. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I was going to say, can I hold an enlarge for when he lands on the other side of the room through the window?
Hey, so 17. Right, so what happens all at this one moment is the axe goes back into the door nice and firmly, and she pulls it back, prying some of the wood and splintering it back so she can see in, almost Shining style. And at that same time, Locke hoofs further in through the window. You take a bit of damage.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You take 3 points of piercing damage as like bits of glass and all stick in you as you get thrown in and you roll into the room. And then Jiro, you're doing something?
Yeah, so as he's going through the window, I reach into my bag, pull out some powdered iron, crunch it in my hand and say the words to cast it enlarge.
Nice.
Now, would he have to do a con save?
Is it like a
Or
willing...
would that be... Oh, because he's willing, it's okay?
Yeah. Well, I doubt he'd
Are you
resist
willing?
anything.
Of course.
I
Fardor
doubt
is
he'd
just...
ever resist any magic coming from you.
So
You're
just
wrong,
to point out that Fardor has not healed since the last fight, is still holding onto the axe in his hand and hasn't let it go, and is properly kind of taken over by the axe, so the rage is bubbling beneath the surface. So it would make sense that if you were to enlarge him, he'd just go with it.
Did Isabella not throw a heal at us?
I didn't get enough points. I didn't get all my points back.
Oh, okay, great.
So yeah.
What's your enlarge to, Jiro?
Sorry?
As Steve said, he's now an average-sized man.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, an average-sized man has entered my house.
He'd be so happy. He'd be so happy.
In Fardor's head, all he's thinking to himself is, "This is
man,
what it feels like."
I'm huge.
Am I a storm giant?
Holy
The target
fuck.
size doubles in all dimensions and its weight is multiplied by 8.
Okay.
This
shit.
growth
Okay,
increases...
so he's an average height guy.
He's
With
fat.
super
He's
strength.
fucking 10.
Absolutely hench. The growth increases its size by 1 category from medium to large, for example.
So almost like-
If there isn't
Like
enough room...
medium
no,
I
that's
think
okay.
I have this spell actually. I do.
Until the spell ends, the target also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapon also grows to match its new size. When these weapons are enlarged, the target's attack deals 1d4 extra damage.
What he's
Write
all
that down because no one else is going to remember for you.
doing, guys.
I cast in biggin.
If that's still kind of coming towards me,
And
I'm
yeah,
just gonna-
as it takes another step up towards you, and like it's fairly close to you now at this stage, you hear this ruckus erupt downstairs. You see the parts of the panel of the front door like getting thrown inwards as an axe comes through and gets pulled away. You hear this window smash, followed by what sounded like someone rolling a Malteser along a table, and it grew into a larger sized person rolling onto the floor.
can I start kind of shuffling very slowly onto the actual ceiling?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
So I'm like upside down, kind of like slowly.
Give me
crawling
a
away.
stealth check as Moth.
Are there tourists around, or is
This is kind of off a bit, so you don't.
And
I can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down, without needing to make an ability check.
Oh, well, you're stealth. Whether you can do it or not.
Without needing to do anything.
Okay. Gonna assume it was bad.
$21.
Okay.
I'm a stealthy.
Nice.
I'm a stealthy little niblet.
So just as
Wow.
is expected with a Moth, when you see it on the wall and blink,
As
and it's
expected
moved
with
off
my
somewhere.
talents.
Yeah, you managed to scurry up without it seeming to react to you in any way. Yep.
Stunning.
So, attack team Alpha, what are you guys doing? So Isabella's
Fardor.
kind of reached in and kind of reefed the door open, kind of stepping back so you can run in, Locke, if you wish, or Jiro.
yeah,
And Fardor, you're in the house.
So Fardor is going to dash for the stairs.
I'll follow behind Locke.
Okay. Shits and giggles. I apologize, Steve-O. I don't have a map ready for this one. Give us an initiative roll there, guys. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
Initiative roll.
happens in
22 for.
What?
Oh, sorry, I do your countdown.
I do a countdown. Well, anyway.
Have they ruined your plans by coming back for me?
No, not at all. I just never thought of making a map for this bit.
Uh-oh. That means there's more bits. Guys.
This is more.
Don't worry, with our track record, it's going to take us about 3 years to get there.
This is more intended to see an order of what happens, rather
I
than.
don't have to do it, right?
fair.
Okay, guys, in the last session, you made it up 2 of the steps.
Yeah,
Let's
well
see if
done,
we can get
guys.
another one.
Well. Oh shit, that's dreadful. Okay, so 25 to 20.
Do I need to?
22.
21.
Nice.
Do I need to do it?
Do you intend on doing anything? Or are you gonna stay there? Okay.
I'm gonna do something.
Okay, so then yeah, do it.
Oh.
19 to 15. 14 to 10.
10.
Hey. Yeah, you didn't.
What way are you gonna do it? Do you plan to change it out of you? Out of what?
$12.
Just
Does Isabella roll as well? What did she get?
she got 3.
Oh, well, that's because you probably keep your best till last.
I think she's just gonna 3 it.
She's trying to cover for the cool one.
She's cool enough. She doesn't
Oh,
need cover.
True.
She's a bit bemused by the average-sized man who's in the room now.
She's aroused, not bemused.
I wonder if we can touch axes.
Have I been playing for the wrong team?
Tink.
Okay. So like I said, it's more to figure out what's happening and what you're going to do. So Locke, you're first, followed by Fardor.
Cool. Do I know what the fuck I'm looking at?
So looking in, you see a figure of a man, the person that answered the door, well, the back of him anyway, seems to be shuffling up the stairs at a slow pace. Is what you've got. The only thing you
So you've just burst into your man's house
Yeah.
as he was heading to bed.
and the scare makes him defecate himself. I hope you're all happy.
I saw a beautiful woman pull out an axe and chop a hole in the wall. after the detect magic, so that's what.
Yeah,
Fardor's
that's the
going to
only other thing you have. She said it's time to go,
go.
and Jiro said there was magic shifting up the stairs.
And we all just listened to the beautiful bird lady.
Hey, look, she can fly. She's in charge.
Yep.
I'm gonna just ready an attack action then, and kind of see what happens. That's
Yeah,
okay.
are you firing up your sword, or what are you getting ready?
Yeah, I will fire up the sword.
Fardor.
Fardor is going to charge for the stairs, and if he has a chance of opportunity, he's going to try and tackle the dude.
Okay.
I forgot his name. Sorry.
Jeff.
I'm a Jeff.
Give us
Hey,
give us
Jeff.
a. So you'd make it there speed wise anyway, because you're a big boy now. Give me a. My God, what am I doing? An acrobatics or a. The other one. Athletics. See if you can grab him.
22.
Nice. Got 8. So yeah, Locke, as you take a step, draw your sword,
Good idea.
ignite it, kind of waiting to suss out what's actually happening. Is this guy bad, or is it just some dude going up the stairs? Coming thundering by is an average-sized man. That looks
Super
like
strong.
It's an
Average.
absolute tank.
average-sized man who looks like he goes to the gym a lot. Comes thundering past you. Looks like Fardor. Smells like Fardor. A bit bigger than Fardor. And he thunders up the stairs. And I can only imagine it being like a spear he goes for.
Exactly.
But into the dude's back, like crashing into the wall where Nox was until she climbed up onto the roof. So from a Nox point of view, you see the guy like fly across and crash into the wall as Fardor basically like tackles him. It's his turn next. Do and fight you. Can you give me an athletics or acrobatics again? Trying to fight you off now.
Would that not be a strength check then?
So it's contesting like a grapple. So
Oh, sorry. Okay, fair enough. 15.
15. Huh? Boy. That's a great point. Nox,
I was
great
just
point.
trying to use the advantage of the spell.
Disadvantage on everything. So you tackle him. You're like, yeah, take that, bitch, and like he puts his hands up and he starts pushing down, and like he's lifting you up, like actually like fighting against you, and you're trying to push all your weight down as much as you can, and he's like still pushing up, and he manages to kind of get up on his knees. Oh, what? He manages to get up on his knees and like thrusts you back, and you kind of fall down the stairs a little bit, stopping yourself. And yeah, he's starting to get up now. He's going to use half of his movement to stand up.
Monster, not the child, right?
Oh, yeah.
So he's back down.
No, the child's sitting up like the monster just was, but the monster's also standing up. Yeah, so the monster is fully standing up. What are you doing? Lie down. Are you looking for? No. It's such a shame that Nox was next. Yeah, so the okay. So yeah, as it stands back up, it's Nox's turn, and I'm just gonna guess what Nox would do. I'm gonna assume that from her position as a Moth, she's then going to transform into a wolf, and while transforming from Moth into wolf, she's going to scream weasel, and she's going to land down beside him. Don't know what she's going to do next, so I'm going to go to Jiro.
Okay.
So there's an average size. So there's a man at the bottom of the stairs with a flaming sword. There's an average sized man lying on the stairs. There is some kind of weird old man who's kind of strong, and now there's a wolf at the top of the stairs as well. Jiro, what are you adding to this?
So, I'm going to be very confused at the call of Weasel and kind of share a look with Gil. Like, is this you?
That was the code word.
And then I'm going to throw out a couple of Eldritch Blaze.
Go for it.
So, first one is 16 to hit.
That hits.
Or, sorry, 22 total.
That hits.
Second one is a 19 to hit total.
That hits.
Boom. First one's 8. And then 8 damage and then 6 damage. So, pop, pop.
Nice.
Iron Man style.
I
So,
just want to put it on record just before you continue there. I hate Anthony. They're just
Somebody said
if you know,
Weasel.
you know.
okay. I always look at them at the end of the night. So yeah, you run in and pop off your Eldritch Blast, hitting him square in the chest, sending him staggering back. He's still up and still standing, so you have hit him, that's for sure, but he's still...
Sorry, just out of curiosity, and I know I ask this every single time, I hold my concentration spell of Enlarge or Embiggen until I'm hit and lose concentration, or I cast another concentration spell.
You just
Gotcha.
keep focusing on doing that bit as long as you want. Well, as long
Excellent.
as the spell lasts,
Well,
or
yeah,
unless
yeah.
you stop it. And it's only if you get hit, you have to do a roll thing for it.
Excellent.
Then it's Isabella.
Oh, she's going to do something cool.
Step in. She's gonna hoof her axe at him. Oh shit, that's a natural 20. 29 to hit. Not great damage though. Yeah, so she comes walking in behind you, sees that the way's clear, luckily enough that Fardor's out the way now, and like chucks the axe, spinning all the way up the stairs, like hits him full in the chest, making him hit against the wall again. You can see, as it does radiant damage as well. That meant to be okay. You can see that it's starting to burn around. The flesh is starting to like turn black. It's almost like it's getting charred around where the axe has landed in his chest. See that she does a movement with her hand, and the axe comes flying back down into her hand again.
That was what I was waiting for.
That's so cool.
And she just because Locke, like I think we can kill this guy.
Yeah, seems that way.
Yeah. Your turn.
Cool.
Lock,
If
followed
there's space,
by
I'm gonna run up the stairs and do an old attack.
Yeah, you sure you can step over an average sized man.
That's it. That's all I can. Cool. It's a 19 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
2d6 plus. So it's 18 damage, 10 of that being fire.
Nice. He's starting to look a bit worse for wear now. He's definitely taking a beating.
I'll try wear him out a little bit more with another slash.
Go for it.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Boop. Oh, that's the wrong one. Do some slashing. D plus. Wait, that was 16 damage.
16. Look, what did you do?
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
So, having been given the kind of societal okay to attack this man, who may or may not have been going up to bed 6 seconds ago, I run up the stairs and give him a quick X-shaped slash across.
Nice.
I'm presuming he's facing away from me while he's been embedded in this wall or some such, but either way.
You X him anyway.
X him.
Excellent. See what I did there? Said excellent.
I see it.
Yeah, you run upstairs, stepping over average man Fardor, and like slash up and then slash down. It falls. Are you doing like to cut him up, or are you just trying to cut across his chest?
Just trying to cut across. I'm not trying to like cut him into pieces.
Right. Yeah. Cool. So as a creature falls to its knees, like the X opens up a bit, and like its innards start falling out onto the floor, and then it lands face down.
I just say I don't like all this hostility towards Fardor tonight. It's not very nice.
So, why not?
No.
It already they killed him in cold blood, and all he was trying to do was defend himself because he got a scare from home invaders.
He just wanted to write down the nice moth that he saw
Yeah.
in his moth diary.
Oh my god, that's a rare moth. I haven't seen one of them before.
It's got a
Optimus Noxuli. I must write that down.
At this time of the year,
Phosphorus.
unheard of. To the Moth Society. Here, Mike.
That's your one shot.
I'd lay here about this.
Oh my god, a one shot in the Moth Society.
So we know nothing again then, yeah.
Well,
So you're. I said you were transforming into Wolfie, right? You're at the top of the stairs. In
Oh,
wolf
not a
form.
weasel. Okay.
Yeah. The Bella's kind of pushing over the remains of the door. It's like, you know, we get a bit of privacy.
Oh,
can I have a look at the body?
Yeah, go for it. Do an investigation check, please.
Investigation. That is 14.
Moving it over so it's face up. That horrible sloshing kind of code of like basically innards falling out of it as you're flipping it over. So there's this horrible like bit hanging, like intestines and like gut hanging out to one side where it's pooled around at the top of the stairs. Doing an investigation, you can see that a lot of them have been cut up, and of course the holy damage has done a number on its chest as well. But you can see that there's similar, if not the same, kind of magical runes cut into chest as you've seen in Randy's basement.
And is there any way for me to tell if either this is a later thing? No, sorry. Is there a way for me to tell if this one is like better or more refined than the other ones at all?
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Plus
12?
12. No. That's
It's
all.
very
Tone.
spelling.
That's
It was
all
like
I
the
have to say.
hopeful 12
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
disparaging 12. 12? Fuck off.
Didn't you go to a magic school?
I thought you... Can I do an Arcana check and say no?
Fardor might as well do an Arcana check at that rate. Like,
let's do it.
yeah, do it.
21 was a natural 20.
No way!
I fucking swear to God, it's in D&D
Amazing.
Beyond. You can have a look.
It's up there. I saw it.
That is incredible.
Yep, there it is.
Beautiful.
There it is.
Okay.
So, Fardor, it's not so much a Arcana check for you. It's just a bit of like thinking back, common sense, thinking back to what you saw in the basement that time. And it's not, like I said, it's more you took in you realized that you took in a lot more information while in that basement fighting the creatures before than you thought. So from what you can see, some of the marks do match what you've seen before. Some of them are different. That's all you can kind of tell about it. But the only thing that kind of stands out to you was the guy that came to the door seemed perfectly fine, and something switched. Almost like there was a dial that was switched in him, which turned him into this almost controlled form.
I'll relay that back to the group while staring.
So
Staring Jiro.
directly in the eyes, just to. So, Jiro.
just as you're realizing that, there's the white and colourful wolf at the top of the stairs going.
Jesus.
It's Nox. Every time it's Nox.
Yeah. Sorry,
She
Nox.
was.
I should have recognized your purple stripe.
I'll shift back into Nox.
Bamf. Back into Nox form.
So that's not.
We
Use
were
our
supposed to
word
kill
box.
him, right?
Use
But
your
yeah.
words.
Listen,
I was
he
following
was
you as well, so-
talking, but he wasn't talking. But he was saying things, but it wasn't him. And then his eyes went very weird, and he was walking towards me, but he wasn't walking towards me. And I got a bit of a fright, so I started like mothing backwards a little bit, or forwards. I can't remember. It's very hard when you're a moth. And yeah, so he said, "Why have you come here? I'm just trying to raise my family. They don't have to be dead, and death doesn't have to be the end," or something along those lines. I got a bit of a fright. He was looking a bit scary.
So with that,
But it wasn't
Fardor,
him. It wasn't him. It's not that guy's family.
Fardor swings around to Locke and is like, "What did you just do? Did you just kill an innocent man?"
No, Isabella killed an innocent man.
Hey!
Well, I mean, you started it, and then I finished killing him.
First you throw me through a window, and then
You loved that.
I
So,
fucking did.
But
Look how
So-
big you are.
You'd be normal sized by this point.
Okay.
I think
It's shrinking down. As he's going like this, he starts shrinking down like. "Oh."
I think that means we might have a bigger problem. I think,
Cleaning up.
no, we don't usually do that, but we probably should start.
Leave it as a
we-
mystery for the town to solve.
Yeah, they'll probably hire us. I think he can see us through weird zombies,
Oh.
so he's gonna know.
like I was trying to say, I didn't kill him. He was clearly some kind of undead already. Or the
That's
axe,
what I'm saying.
The
But
axe wouldn't have burnt him.
and it burnt him so hard.
Is there any way of telling
You're so strong and powerful.
how long
Thank
he
you.
would have been dead before he was not dead and then re-dead again?
You can do a medicine check if you wish.
Not really my forte, but
You can
let's
do
give
it, or you
it a
can-
lash.
What is your forte?
You can
I
ask,
don't know.
ask someone else to do it if you want.
Do you want me to do a medicine check?
That's a 12 again.
Oh. Why are you poking those bits? How are you supposed to tell?
Just using mage hand to like.
Move the
Just
flaps.
touching his,
like,
touching his
yeah.
foot, like.
Stop saying flaps.
This is a family.
Oh,
Family
well.
friendly stream.
Podcast.
So, Isabella tries her best to stand there and watch you do this. So, for a natural 20 plus 11, so for 31, he decides she wants to have a look. She's like, "Can you stop doing that, please?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you." And like,
I just kind of awkwardly shuffle aside.
she gets, she kneels down beside the body and like holds onto her holy symbol as always and holds her hand out and like she's kind of looking over it at the same time. It's like, okay, so this guy was alive when I talked to him, and then in the space in between us leaving and him, thinking there was someone in the house, he, wasn't alive anymore. So whatever the rest of these runes were written around him, they might have I don't know, stopped his heart or something.
Wow.
His heart's cut in bits, so I can't really figure out if his heart.
Sorry about that.
I'm good, but I'm not that good.
What if we put it back together?
So, a few things that we do know now
There's a bit over here.
Oh, she
It
can
was
cast
very
mending. She's
scary.
gonna cast mending on his heart.
is he died between us being at the door and seeing Nox as a moth.
Well, that wouldn't be too hard because when you left me, you were gone for an awful long time. It was at least 3 days, and it was very scary.
Maybe he's allergic to moths. Maybe not.
Don't no. You guys killed him. I was just here.
Well,
Like
no,
he-
because technically he was dead when Locke killed him. So realistically, it was probably most likely you.
Just
which
you guys are
moth-
really nice
moth-
and great and all. It's just, how did you guys get hired? Out of curiosity. It's nothing to do with this conversation. I'm just curious.
Our
don't think-
charm and personalities.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
come up. I'm just wondering how it's you guys that are standing here.
Competitive rates.
Oh, nice.
That's not
Just
very
one-
nice, Isabella.
No.
Exclusive
Like I said,
sponsorship
it's nothing to do with. It's just happened. It's just an idea that popped into my head just while we were
Do you think we should
conversing.
be above this?
Yeah, that's exactly a Fardor. I definitely think you should be. But this is precisely.
Well, I don't think that was very nice. I'm just gonna walk away.
Right,
That's-
just grab my
That's just a
little,
bedroom, Knox.
grab
I'm
my
going in
little
here.
shard, and I just want to throw up another detect magic
I'm gonna
to see if
I'm
there's
gonna-
anything other than the magic I'd expect from the group.
Just the
I'm
normal.
gonna say to
magic.
Fardor. I'm gonna say to Fardor. He's only grabbing that because he saw Isabella grab it first.
And like fire doors is like just rolling about nothing.
I love that you've explicitly seen him do it before as well.
Because I was actually planning to say it to you at one point as well. I was like, see the way she's grabbing her, that you should grab one. You should get one of those things that you can grab when you're doing. Might help focus your magic a bit.
I have.
But then you did it. Like, he's just fucking copying her one. Can
Hey, Jiro, have you ever actually done magic before?
look around the house, just for anything that might
Trying to
look
now.
like these ruins or anything weird.
Yeah. Do an investigation check. Well, are you? Well, Knox has gone into the bedroom. I don't know what you doing in there.
I'll
I
probably
might as
go
well
back
have a look
downstairs
around
'cause
since I'm in here sulking anyway.
was gonna go
Investigation
downstairs.
checks from Bodies, please.
13 for me.
Nice.
Can Fardor ask Isabella a question?
You don't have to ask the DM. You can just ask the character.
That's a 6 because I'm too upset.
Excuse me, GM. Can I ask the NPC a question, please?
Does Discord have like a hand up option?
Can
Can I put my
I,
hand up?
can I open up my dialogue tree, please? Go
It's just
for it.
like. So, Isabella, I have a bit of a private question I want to ask you.
Oh God. Yes.
Oh god.
So, how did you do that thing with your hand? With
Thing
the,
with my
with, the, with the axe? How do you make it come back to you?
Oh, I have underneath here. I have like a bracelet that calls back.
Oh, that's. Do you reckon
Oh
I
my
could
god,
get
it's
one like that?
achievable.
Sorry.
Do you think I could do that?
You can find it, yeah. This was like, this was given to me by as a gift from.
Oh no, yeah, no, I'm not asking for yours. No, I don't want you to
Okay.
think that I'm trying to steal from you or anything like that. I just mean like,
Wouldn't be able to, but that's no, yeah. You could figure it out, yeah.
because you see, I'm attuned to my axe,
Oh, nice.
and I like the idea of being able to bring it back to me at any point.
Yeah.
And like, do you have to like do anything special to get it to come back? Like, do you just think about it and it comes back, or do you have to put your hand in a certain way, kind of like a Spider-Man thing? Like
Spider-Man.
Like a what?
That sounds horrible.
A man made of spiders,
a man made of
Isabella.
spiders. See the hand? It looks like a spider that's lost 2 of its legs.
It's just a big swa. A man spider.
Yes, actually.
Oh,
Once,
wow.
yes.
I love
And
when you're
women
in the
spiders.
bedroom and you're still being sassy.
She's just shaking sassy through the door. The door's cracked open slightly.
Yeah.
Yes, actually,
She's
Isabella.
gone into the bedroom, but she hasn't shut the door because she thought she got FOMO.
And I also just picture her just standing there.
Yeah,
She's not even
Listen, I got a 6. I haven't seen shit.
not even
makes
trying
it-
to hide or look like she's doing anything. She's just standing in the room shouting.
Not even like she basically just walked in the door, slightly closed it over, and is leaning against the wall beside the door so she can hear everything that's going on outside. Because that FOMO is just that bit too much. Totally on brand for the character.
Definitely. 100%.
Yeah. I'm sure we could figure out something. We could have a look and see if we could find something similar.
Oh, that'd be amazing if you could. Thanks very much. If you want, I can have a look at your accent, maybe see if it needs sharpening.
It probably doesn't need sharpening. That's for sure.
Would you like me to engrave your initials on it?
You can try. I don't think you'll be able to, but you could try.
All right. The next time we come across the Smith Forge, I'll have a go. Just
Okay.
let you just remember that now, okay?
Oh, I'll remember that.
Yeah, I'll bling up your sword for you, your axe.
I'm going to go talk to Nox now.
Oh, yeah, understandable. You've got investigations and all that to be doing. I'm gonna have a look at this body here.
I'm gonna walk. Yeah, she walks away. For
Excuse me, sorry.
Varner, you're a. What are you? What are you, Varner?
Duragar.
Way.
No, I know what race he is.
Such a good
Barbarian.
question.
A barbarian.
I'm a barbarian, yeah.
I don't know why I thought you were a fighter. You're a barbarian.
Duragar barbarian.
I know it's confusing.
He's just dumb as fuck.
Did anything come up from my detect magic?
Nothing that you don't know already.
Okay. So, good news. We're not. It's not scrying, so that means they can't hit. He can't see or hear us now. So we know it's definitely being able to see us through the corpse puppet things, which have a name that I can't remember. I need to start writing things down. So that means that not only is he enchanting them to come back to life in some kind of weird thrall thing, he's also using them as his own personal viewing system to see what's happening.
Thrall's a very good word, Jiro. I like that.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that.
All right, calm down. It's just a little bit of a compliment.
Helveden?
Um,
I'm so hungry.
Question is, where is he gone? Can I just start looking around the bit I'm in to find anything as well?
It's like this.
Uh,
It's not here.
hang on, I'm trying to remember the. Look, sorry, I was trying to remember the name.
Sorry.
You were having an investigation check downstairs. God,
Yeah, 13.
the website crashed there for a moment. Having a look around, so 13. Oh no.
Uh-oh. He's coming
Oh,
back.
no.
He's back. He's back. He's back.
Hey, he's not
Back. Boop,
staticky
boop,
anymore
boop.
either.
Having a look around, so there's down the stairs, and then there's just really that kind of sitting room, living room area.
Yeah, full of
it's a
broken glass.
Exactly, it's a bit more of a mess now, so it's kind of hard to figure out what was a mess beforehand for a Duragard, then that transformed into an average sized human, crashed in through the window, knocking stuff over. It's kind of hard to figure out what. Yeah, it's hard to figure out what was there before and what was just caused by Fardor crashing in through the window now at the moment. But the place is a mess. Place is a mess.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Messy boy.
Isabella walks into you. Nox is like, so have you found anything?
I wasn't really looking. I just came up here to have a little bit of a sulk in a moment, to be honest.
Why were we having a sulk in a moment?
I just feel a little bit sensitive.
Oh, Well, listen, a lot happened in a short space of time. Like, you were a moth and then you were a wolf. That was kind of
Yeah,
that was
it does.
amazing.
I
That's
have
impressive.
to say, going between animals does mess with your emotions a little bit.
I can
I'm
imagine.
sorry if I was a bit short.
I'm sorry if I caused offense.
I just I'm not very good at talking to people. So
Okay. How about we have a look around together?
yeah. Do you see it?
You want her to do an investigation check? Yeah.
I'll help you.
Got her investigation sheet.
Are you looking?
She got a 7. She's also looking around, gone. Nope. Looks like a real messy bedroom.
So messy. I know we shouldn't judge, but wow.
Um.
I think it was this messy before he was a dead man.
Oh, you roll an investigation as well to see if you do any better. The bodies are kind of doing this half looking, half kind of cleaning to have a better look.
15.
15. That was Isabella's moving stuff around. You do notice markings on the floor, and you can see that's like a.
Isabella, look, there's markings on the floor. How did you not see them?
Listen,
It's probably because of all this rubbish I moved with me foot.
it's probably because of all the rubbish that we're moving around. I don't recognize these. Whereas with Jiro, what I call Jiro, is this the type of thing that Jiro would recognize?
If you want to, yeah.
Oh, seems like a nice guy though.
Yeah, he is really nice.
Oh.
Bit suspicious with that little crystal, though, isn't he?
You think I should cut him up?
Do it, Isabella.
Yeah.
No, I'm only joking. Don't
Will
do
I-
it. That was
will I
just
hide
that
behind
was
the
just a
door?
joke. That was just a joke. Sometimes people think I'm being really serious, and I'm not being really serious.
Will I hide
So-
behind the door and axe him in the back of the head when he comes in?
Maybe just hide behind the door and like say boo.
Jiro.
Will both of us
Sorry.
will both of us go invisible, and when he comes up here, we'll just pop out.
I guess we should. I know. I think it'd be fun, but I guess we should really focus on trying to stop this guy who seems to be making dead things everywhere.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's not ideal. It's definitely not ideal.
Jiro,
Yeah,
What's
going.
now?
there's stuff on the floor.
It wasn't me. I haven't been up here, and then I just kind of clomp my way in. It's like, oh,
Isabella, he is the messiest person you've ever come across for a wizard.
okay. First of all, I
so
know
scattered.
exactly where everything is in my office. Let's not get into that again. What am I? What's? Oh, okay.
So,
So I'm gonna start. Sorry, go on.
oh no, go on. What are you gonna start?
You'll
No, I was
see
gonna
more
say,
if you
I'll just
move it
start,
with your
like-
move his stuff with your foot. You'll see loads more.
Yes, try and like uncover the like whole thing of whatever it is to get a good look at it.
You have surprisingly small feet, Jiro.
I thought they were normal size.
Have you ever thought about enlarging your feet?
Well, I am now.
Require concentration all the time.
Just once every single minute of my life.
Bigger feet.
Jiro, do a spell. Oh, I'm out of
You-
spell slots.
You recognize, just by the layout and the pattern of it, that it is a teleportation circle.
Okay. Is there any way to kind of decipher where it leads to?
You can try and give us an Arcana check.
Arcana check.
Here we
It's because you
go.
keep saying it wrong. Get punished.
24.
Didn't get punished this time. So yeah, having a look around it, you're like, oh, some of this looks familiar, and some of this looks familiar. And you open up the scroll that you were given from the Arcanum, and you recognize that your next destination, which was on it. So there was like 3 different ones on it. So there was the one you got sent here by them. There was the one. Oh no, you didn't. You had to do it for here. So there was the one
Yep.
for here, which is gone. There was the one for Nightfort, which is our next stop, and then there was one for back to the Arcanum. Looking at the markings on the ground, you can see a similarity between this and the one for Nightfort, but like little differences. So it's almost like reading like this the teleportation spell ring, like from the outside in is like the in their world, like the overall destination, and then another layer would be like a bit more of an accurate destination, and then another layer in would be like pinpointing it again. Like basically, the smaller you go in, the more like 100% accurate you have, and you notice that it's kind of compared to the one that you're looking at that was given to you by the Arcanum, which is like where you guys are being sent there. This one kind of stops a few rings in, as in it's just going to the general. There's a general area, person that this teleportation circle was used to get to, and then that's it. Like, so it's not as accurate as your one, but the same, basically still going the same way that you're running after them.
And is there any way I can tell how old it might have been, or how long ago it was kind of put together?
For 24, I'm going to say just a couple of days, so not that much. Like,
Okay, well, he's gone to Nightfort, but he doesn't have much of a lead on us. I'd say probably a few days at most. So he's not gone to the exact city. It's somewhere outside by the looks of this. I think if we used the other one they gave me, we could catch him fairly quickly. Shall we?
Sorry, what?
He's gone. He's outside Nightfort.
I listen.
He's gone there a few days ago.
I listen.
I have a rough idea of
Where'd
where
you
he
get
might
that
be.
from?
It's a teleportation circle.
With this circle.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he wrote on it off to Nightfort. Follow me if you want to.
Well, basically, and then it starts going into like just a weirdly technical like description of like. And the interesting thing about this is, from the Tomes of Mordenkainen, you can see this thing, and he'll be outside Nightfort. Should we tell the other two, perhaps?
Yeah, you tell them there.
Yeah, I'll just
Maybe
Slink
cut it
my
down
way.
a little bit more snappy though.
slink my way downstairs and like, I think I know where he's gone.
And how would you know this now?
There's a teleportation circle upstairs, and I figured out where it leads.
How'd you do that? I mean,
Because-
you've only experienced magic for the first time today, but it looks things. So, why are we to trust you when you say that is the case? Just just curious.
Just as he's trying to explain,
Well-
Knox comes down the stairs and was like, Giro, he's outside Nightfort. We have to actually start moving now.
We
We don't have time.
To,
We're in a bit of a
I
rush.
need to,
Knox.
okay.
Knox. How do you know
Okay.
that it's outside Nightfort? Just out of curiosity. Did he tell you?
Well, see, and then I just like relay word for word Giro's full explanation of the circle and what it means and what each of the things will. Just like that, like.
Oh well. Go on.
Fardor, I was just curious, would you believe this? Without
From
Nox?
Giro, no. With Knox's explanation, I'd be swung around a little bit.
A little bit, or would she have to kind of deceive you, or would you just kind of believe it out straight?
I wouldn't believe it out straight, but if Knox is in, I'm in.
Give us a deception check just for the crack, Nox.
Deception?
Yep. What? 16. So you probably believe it a bit more than you normally would, Fardor.
It's Knox.
It's Nox. Why would she lie?
Knox. Yeah, exactly. Did you also say that they can see us through these dead guys?
Yes.
So then Fardor just kind of takes his axe and swings it in to make sure that your man's eyes are like cut out of his head. Just like,
Oh, graphic. You hear the pop pop as the axe sails through the eyes.
just making sure.
some reason it starts spitting ichor everywhere.
Like,
Always
yeah.
with the ichor.
For
Exposure
fuck's
therapy at this
sake.
point.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm just trying to get me used to it.
It's like wiping off there.
Okay, guys. So, what's our plan to stop crazy
Well,
guy?
we should get ourselves to Nightfort and get out of the town to roughly where this is, and try and track him down there. But just before we go, I'm just going to take some notes and then run upstairs and just like take a copy of the symbols so I can figure out where he's going later.
Nice.
You accidentally teleport your notebook.
And that's that. And he just puts it down.
That had my bank account in it.
Oh.
I've lost so many notebooks that way.
And
Should we find somewhere to make my circle and then we can try catch him?
Whoa.
want to do it in the sitting room?
What do you mean you're making a circle?
Are we just leaving here as it is? Yeah.
Could we take the dead body and put that on the other circle upstairs? What would happen?
I think I'm not 100% sure. I think it could just be a dead body lying on a circle then.
Yeah.
But would it look like some sort of cult did it and that we could get away with it?
Listen, it'll definitely without
Lock
issue.
building innocent man.
These
It'll
things are-
definitely without issue look like he was killed at the top of the stairs and for some reason moved and placed on top of the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Your reasoning is sound, and I'm not going to argue with you.
Blood's literally starting to run down the stairs
yeah,
a little bit.
These
I
things
see it there.
sort of reanimate themselves, right?
I could throw a fireball
Hopefully not this
just
one.
before I jump in the circle.
Oh, we're burning the house down now. Okay.
I'm just
It would look
I
like a
thought we
tragic
were-
accident.
I thought we were just doing it like a
Listen,
free thought
No, listen.
spitballing.
I was thinking
Listen.
more like
You know what?
bury the
You
guy,
know what?
putting a rock on top of
Isabella,
him.
Friends forever and
you
ever.
said that you were with a group before that had
Thank you for
many
the follow.
incidents, not just all sorts of things happened, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what would be your suggestion?
Listen. Listen. I honestly don't know what to
Because
do.
I'm just worried. Well, I'm always just worried. But so we find this guy. Then what are we doing?
I believe
Just point at the thing and that.
I believe that on him.
I was going to point at Isabella.
Unless I don't know, when we reach him, he has a sudden change of heart. It's like, lol, I actually wasn't trying to bring back
Vecna.
Yeah, bring back some serious bad news. Well, yeah, I think generally the plan is we catch him, hopefully before he gets to wherever he needs to go, and we stop him.
Okay.
This bit I don't know. This bit I don't know what to do here.
How long does it take to get there?
So
It's an hour for me to draw the circle and get the spell ready, and then
An hour.
yeah, we did it before. When
did it before.
how we
did it
got
before.
here?
Like
He's just a
3
bit
hours
salty
ago.
today, guys. Okay, he's just a bit salty.
Listen.
Listen,
Would
I
we-
think what needs to
would
be
we
done
as
though,
quick?
no matter where we go next, I think we need to have a rest. Has a couple of
I
days ahead of us. He's
think
an
you're
old
right.
he's an old guy. Can't walk that fast, I'm sure. He also
I mean, he has them circles.
Is there an inn here or
you
tavern?
Oh, it's such a tourist trap now.
just want to pay
Everything's really
through the
overpriced
nose,
and shit.
guys.
Would we get away with staying here tonight?
This messy.
There
Would
is
it-
beds. We
would
could
it not
take
be
turns
better
doing watch.
It's bad.
Would it not be better for us to be closer to where he is? To like teleport where we need to go there?
That's
No,
a
that
good
makes
idea.
too
But
much
while
sense,
we're
bro.
here, I have a
Right.
question.
Is it about our axe? I already asked.
Is John Smythe on tour or is he in town?
Oh, we're not. We can't.
Don't know if we have time for that.
Yeah, there's
Fine.
also.
We
this
could get him on the
whole-
way back, provided
Yeah,
you don't
Nox does actually want to get him, so just
Die
be
or-
careful with your words.
fail or accidentally cause the end of the world.
Sorry, what?
Anywho, so Gil, Shelby, and I kind of plonk myself down and start scribbling in the sitting room with the second circle, while Gil kind of darts around and stuff, being the cute little weasel he is.
Hey, players, anything you guys want to do while he's taking the hour?
I'll just chat to
Um,
Isabella.
No.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to, considering these things reanimate themselves, get rid of it in a more permanent fashion.
Okay.
Maybe by burying it, maybe by chopping it up. Who knows?
So
Whatever seems to make more sense.
are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
I'm with you on this. I don't like the idea of leaving him lying around. What if we chopped him up and put him in the outhouse? Or is there
So-
pigs nearby that we could feed him to?
Normally,
Can't come-
you
can't
just
come
need
back
to
then.
take care of the head. Save you guys chopping them up and
Perfect. Put the head in the outhouse.
take care of the head, and you're generally good.
So that's it.
Nox, is there anything in particular you are chatting about, Isabella?
No, just since she was nice, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to be good at talking to people.
As you are chatting away to her, for some reason she starts staring at you real intensely. Like her hand reaches out side of your head, like, oh, stay still. And like she cups a little spider off you. It's like, yeah,
Oh no! Oh, I don't like
not
spiders.
not a fan.
No. Oh,
that
they make
Ben?
me feel a bit. They make
It's
me
not
feel a
Ben.
bit sick. It's his brother, Sven.
It's Ben and
Yeah,
Ben.
we're up
It's just-
north now. Remember?
Yeah.
It's his long distance cousin.
It's just because the place is a
Thank you.
disgrace.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't think of that now.
Reaches over to the window still and let it crawl out.
Oh, they're probably everywhere.
Yeah, right, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Sure, we won't see any bigger than that. So what's the deal with your friend and his real gross spider? Speaking of spiders,
We found him in a bush.
and I'm in the
He
bush.
says that he talks back to him. I think he's scary and just horrifying to look at.
and like
And he's never given any indication that he's talking back to him.
and like, Bardor, you changed or anything? Carrying the spider around?
No, he's just he's obviously, he feels a parental bond with Ben. So he's looking after him all the time. And I mean, that has given him more of a sense of responsibility than Fardor would usually have had. He wouldn't now be the most responsible person I've ever met. But he really has taken Ben on board, and he does look at him almost like a little son. And I think he's brought a bit of joy into his life, so that's why I don't bother, like, I don't kick up a fuss about it, because, like, I don't like them, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't have to like them, you know?
Oh, that's okay. So he's okay and all. Nothing.
Ah, yeah, he's grand. Don't be worrying about him now.
Okay, no, I'm just making sure. It's just it's a very unusual spider.
Why do you think he's going to turn into a spider himself?
No, it just the spider in general just gives off a very weird vibe. But that's
What kind of weird vibe?
it's just yeah. I wouldn't worry about her. I'm not a friend.
Like it's like some kind of I don't know, like a spider watchman or something?
Oh, a what?
Like a spider watchman or something?
Spider watchman.
Yeah, like he's sent out looking for stuff or people.
it's just not a very nice vibe this spider is giving off.
It's probably because of all of his eyes.
It's just it's just keep an eye on Fardor if you think that he's starting to get a bit weird or maybe a bit too pally with the spider or anything. Just if I'm not around, maybe just stand on the spider.
Oh no, I'd hate to upset him.
I know. But just keep just keep an eye on him with it. That's all I'll say.
Listen, I'm keeping eyes, but I don't think I'll be standing on him because I don't think that they'd like that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll just keep an eye on Fardor. Whatever about the spider, keep an eye on Fardor, and maybe he doesn't start acting real weird, or just not himself. We don't want that.
Okay.
Yeah, just we don't want we don't want anything happening, friend. That's all.
No.
You're a friend.
Oh.
Harsh.
I don't know. I don't want to assume.
Oh no, we're all friends now.
Oh, great.
I'm not very good at this, but I think that's what that is. You make me feel warm.
In the pants.
Is that too far?
No. I was just it just took me a minute. It's okay. That's another story for another day. Yeah, right. Teleportation circle. Keep an eye on spider. Don't keep an eye on friend. Don't let the spider talk to him or anything like that.
Have you ever heard that spider talk?
Have I heard that spider talk? No, it's just so like my holy symbol here just gives me hints of things sometimes, and it's just when I saw that spider for the first time, it kind of gave off a like, hey, that might be this thing. But don't go looking into it just yet.
All right.
Because we're dealing with this other thing first, and then I can look into that thing later if it's necessary. It shouldn't mean anything bad
Okay.
at the
So you didn't
moment.
get any alerts from anything else?
No, not at the minute. So that's why I'm like, I'll have to look into it.
Grand. Maybe it's just a weird spider.
Maybe it is just a weird spider, and that's all it was. I just saw it. I was like, that's a really weird looking spider. So yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, have a note taken of it. We'll take care of this other issue first, and kill another old man, and then we'll hopefully we can bring that in. Maybe we'll work to bring him in.
I think that's probably a good idea. I'm not a fan of all the killings.
Maybe we'll work on bringing him in. Maybe we can bring him in.
Let's bring him in.
Yeah, let's try and bring him in.
Let's bring him in, guys.
Bringing
him in.
We're bringing him in, guys. We've decided we're bringing him in. No reaction.
We
No
just
reaction.
brought him out though.
No.
We haven't been. We have no idea what you're talking about. We haven't been there.
Yeah, we were dragging
Jiro.
the body outside
How is circle?
and staging it to make it look like a break-in. We didn't.
Vaguely roundish.
Vaguely
A bit.
roundish.
Nearly there. Just the last few finishing touches. I mean, have to be exact. We don't want to end up in the middle of a mountain or the sea. So.
Oh, if we end up in the sea, you've really sent us in the wrong direction.
Yeah. That
I
would
told
be,
you, lads. He hasn't used magic before.
I literally got us. No. Just keep working. Jill,
This
I
again,
know.
this is just Isabella asking questions. Like you taught in the Arcanum, right? You lectured in the Arcanum.
Yes. it's an entirely different situation to be doing practical magic and field work like this and lecturing out of tomes and things like
Yes. Yes. I guess
Isabella,
like saying a
Isabella.
prayer in the temple is easier than having to say a prayer out in the open when
Isabella.
one kind of
that. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. There's different pressures and people have expectations and
Yep.
oh, you're a wizard and you were a professor, you must be so smart and I'm only one person, I only know what I know and some
yeah. I talk to a god,
sometimes
so
it's a
that's
lot.
like that's pressure.
I talk to someone too
I've actually
sometimes.
the god sat down and talked to me.
We
The
don't
wings
count, Jiro.
gives
I'm
all I
just
can say,
kinda-
maybe you could take maybe you should follow the path of a cleric. Our magic
I'm
is
just gonna-
cooler.
Just kind of like really low and quiet because I know she'll get it. Is
Isabella.
I think I might be a warlock.
Fuck's
It's sure.
Who-
Long story.
who does? No, come here.
Yeah.
You have any
Mhm.
idea of what the fuck you're talking to?
Yes.
Sorry about the language, but like I've got.
Yes.
What are you? It's just like a collection of. Fuck, you don't like.
This, and I pull out the shard. It's like, this is
Excuse
why I'm
me.
not
Do
teaching.
you want to finish that sentence? Are we a collection of what?
I wasn't talking to you, Fardor. You're a lovely,
I don't
lovely
know if I can
person.
even hear them.
Isabella.
Lovely. Yes.
Now, I don't want to spread rumors,
Okay.
but word
You're
on
not,
the
you definitely
street.
wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't be one to spread rumors, but word.
Oh,
Oh no.
Hang on.
Oh.
Should put
Word on the
Isabella's
street
epic little
is
name.
that Jiro actually got kicked out of the Arcanum for inappropriate relationships
students.
with students. Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, I thought we were just spreading.
Sorry.
rumor.
what? I have never
No.
heard any of this. And we trusted him
How
to bring a young
Many
lady to that.
times.
By
Arcanum.
letting them touch his purple crystal, he was
Stroking it.
Oh.
Oh,
stroking it,
jeez.
rubbing it, showing it off. Like he'd open up his
I-
coat and he'd show his purple crystal all willy nilly.
It's
Yeah.
this.
I saw him blow on it. once.
Oh, don't show it!
This.
Don't
did I
show
know?
It's
it!
a rock. It's a
Jesus.
physical rock. There's no innuendo with that. It's a thing and it exists.
So
This is
He
it.
said he was gonna stick that in your endo.
Just-
Oh my
He did,
god.
yeah.
just sorry. I know you're uncovering a lot of Jiro's history here, but just real quick, Jiro. Just come here. We'll step out in the hall real quick. I just need to ask you something real quick, and then we'll get back
Sure,
to the
sure.
circle, and we'll get back to catching the guy who wants to bring the badness back, and we'll move on.
Okay.
Jiro, just real
Yes.
quick.
Yes.
This like with your crystal, does something talk to you?
I don't know if it's necessarily talking, but I've heard whispers sometimes when I'm trying to uncover the exact nature of this thing.
Oh,
I
great.
started experimenting with it because I want to investigate time magic.
Oh, of
and
course.
This is a supposedly an artifact of some creature, some outside dimensional creature from somewhere
Brilliant.
else.
Brilliant, great stuff. Great stuff.
Then there was a flash, and then I blacked out, and then I woke up, and I have a purple left eye, and I can shoot energy blasts from my hands all of a sudden.
Thought that was an infection. I just didn't want to be rude. I was going to offer to try and
Nope.
clear it up, but that won't work because of. No, that's cool. That's okay. That's okay.
No inappropriate behavior.
Just-
That's just.
I
let's just
don't
get that out.
honestly don't care. I'd prefer if you were saying we're giving them great grades. I would be much happier if you were saying that. And the crystal from some other dimension. Okay,
I'm going to finish the circle.
I'm gonna
I'm
just
going to. Yep, last 1 or 2 bits left.
take note.
Jeez.
And that should be that.
My God.
Done.
Look,
Shall we?
do you have anything? Did you slay
Yeah,
a demon
no,
and
no,
drink its
Locke
blood?
has stuff. No, Locke has
Not
stuff.
on purpose.
Show her your sword.
You saw it.
The
Did you see that?
the fire sword. That's
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
That's all it does.
Nice,
It's pretty impressive.
nice. It's just a sword that goes on fire. I love it.
Doesn't talk
The
to
sword
me.
doesn't talk to you. Yeah, perfect.
Not yet, anyway.
Perfect.
I don't listen to it. Maybe I'll start.
Perfect.
If we're talking about our weapons, my axe gives me uncontrollable rage.
That's kind of on point. The axe does, right? Not the spider.
Oh, yeah. What's Ben got to do with it?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, the axe.
Axe
I
is
will-
just okay.
Right.
What was the
How do
name
you-
of the professor we hated in
You need
The
Ben
girl.
out.
What?
Vicarl.
Vicarl?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's the
I'm
one we
gonna
put
just
the,
take a break
Yeah, that's the
and
one you put
blame it on
the
him.
candle in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vicarl.
So I've been staging this while everyone else has been arguing about interdimensional beings. I've been staging this to look like a break-in.
Oh,
I've been
nice.
helping you though. We
Yeah.
got rid of the buddy and I've been
Yeah,
helping
yeah.
you.
And now I'm just gonna write Vicarl was here on the. I don't know how to do it.
How many
We're ready
eyes?
to go.
Give me a deception check with advantage, considering people have held you.
12.
Listen, looks like a good crime scene to you guys.
That's all that matters.
All that matters.
I'm glad you did it, not me. My deception is -1.
Mine is +0.
So, how's our circle coming? Can we get one
We're
team
done.
checked
We're
off?
ready.
Nice, let's go.
We can go. So I'll
Hang on.
whatever it does.
We're supposed to get into this after he's drawn it on the ground, and
Just
he's
like
literally only found about magic today. This is
we did before Fardor. He did all this
Are you okay?
3 or 4 hours
Is your
ago.
Did this
spider
a little while ago.
making you ragey?
Sorry.
what? Why is everybody ragging on Ben tonight? What?
We stand
This-
in the ring.
this isn't
7
permanent,
metal
you know.
rings drop down from the sky.
Oh, not
Yeah.
this again.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we good?
We're
I
good.
think we should go. This thing is probably going to close. So
Okay, let's go. You all
Okay.
step on to the circle. That familiar yet unfamiliar feeling of the floor dropping out from underneath you.
Oh, Mia, you missed it. Yeah, we named it.
Uh,
It lives in Fardor's pocket now.
lives in Fardor's pocket, and his name is Ben. That,
How much have you missed?
has been busy.
Oh, is it
busy?
The floor dropping out from underneath you.
She
that
has
kind of
twins.
sense
That's
of-
2 kids.
that's two
at the
kids
God.
same,
age.
age.
At the
Alan.
same time.
I think I throw myself out the top floor window.
You get that feeling of getting pulled down, and then all of a sudden you get the feeling of being pushed up, and you land on your feet.
Who?
Oh,
I'll
do
take a
not
minute.
Like that.
You're in a dimly lit room. There is a cloaked human figure standing in front of you. It's like, come on, let's go.
hello.
Come on, let's go.
Have you just been waiting the whole time?
Yay.
Yep, I've been
Who
told
were
to
you?
expect you. Come on, let's go.
Who's this lad?
Let's go.
Okay. Start following and be like, who are you?
Oh, he's-
I'm not blindly trusting some lad that's just arrived here and told us to start going somewhere.
Yeah, Isabella, what do you think?
Technically, we arrived. So
yeah, I was gonna say technically we arrived here, so maybe he's
I
like,
didn't move. I stood in a circle, and then
maybe
all of
like-
a sudden I'm in another place.
Maybe
I didn't
he's-
do anything.
maybe he's like, get out of my house. I don't.
So-
It's like there's 4 of us, 5 of us, and 1 of him. Worst comes to the worst, we can do what you guys do best:
Talk about our feelings?
talk about our feelings and just
Insult Jiro.
collect weird shit
Hey.
that talks to us and stuff.
Give far too much detail that no one asked for.
All good things. All good things.
I'll follow him. How's that?
Okay,
Yeah.
if you're,
Will you,
if you're
will you
sure.
guys follow me?
I'm following
Yeah.
him anyway.
Okay.
So.
Isabella, I'd follow you anyway.
Well, that's good to know. Just if it's dangerous, don't follow me in that direction.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Gonna.
You look great as a
Can't
wolf,
stop.
by the way. Do you know when you
Right.
transform into a wolf, like your hair color?
Does it? Yeah. Oh, that's so
That's what I was saying to you. You have the purple stripe. You
That's
look
like
fucking
your
dead.
hair color.
Ah, that's really cool.
Right,
Thanks.
let's follow this guy. He leads you through. Oh, he leads you through a few corridors and then out onto the street of Nightfort. But any of you's ever been here before? Any of yous
Absolutely not.
any need to come this far north before?
I suppose if one of us would, if myself or Nox had have been, then we've been here together, most likely. So have we, Nox?
Have you? I think he's come this far north because it's
I don't
getting
think
pretty
so.
far north.
No. No. Okay.
So,
Considering this lad's wearing a leather gilet, I don't think we've been this far north.
Exactly.
so,
And I look like a member of E17, so.
Yeah,
give
what about
you an idea what Nightfort looks like. So from like a top-down perspective, it's basically a cross. So there's like north, south, east, west roads coming in. They branch off into different parts of the city as well. But as you get near the edge of the city, taking one of these main roads, it turns into like a multi-walled fortress, basically. So as you follow this cloaked figure out, he starts to walk down the road that would take you in a north direction and towards this series of like portcullises. So as you go under one, there's like a wall, there's a bit of a space in between, and then you're up against, then there's another wall and portcullis, another space. There's basically these multiple walls before you actually get into the city proper. So this place was built as a fortress originally, and then over time turned into a city that you're not getting to see a lot of at the minute because you are basically getting rushed out of it. This guy kind of gives a nod to the guards as you come up to the exit to the city, and the portcullis lifts up, and then another one behind it gets lifted up. Kind of this knock-on domino effect of them getting lifted up as you're walking through them, until you are standing at the very edge, looking down this road that on either side is densely packed with nightwood trees. So it's that dark bark with the kind of dark green leaves as well that you know from around Nightwood as well. That's where the name came from. And this path that leads on and out almost into darkness because the trees are overgrown over the path as well. And there doesn't seem to be any kind of end to this long path that leads through this forest. The person that leads you out this way to Stone's Reach, keep on the path, you'll be fine. There's some campsites off the road if you need to camp. Anyway, good luck. He turns around, he gives a wave, and the portcullises start coming down behind you.
What a terribly nice
Did anyone
bird.
catch his name?
It didn't even catch his face, to be honest.
I'd say it was something angelic, because that was very nice of him. He gave us lovely directions, and I don't know what your problem was at the start there, Jiro.
I said hello.
You were very rude to him.
I said hello. Well,
He simply just asked us to leave his house, and you just started shouting at him.
maybe I have anger problems I need to resolve.
It's got real awkward.
Should we?
I wasn't even talking.
Which way should we go? Should we go
Just follow the path.
follow the path then?
Just the one clear path in front of you at the moment.
Let's follow the path.
Someone give me a survival check, please.
Sure.
Yep.
Well, how do you want from all of us or just one of us?
Just one of you, please, just to see if you were.
Well, good job, luck.
Yep. Got a 1.
Okay.
Not a 1.
So you don't know
Drop
how
it
long.
down.
You don't know how long this trek along this path's gonna take. I have no idea at the moment.
Not a fucking notion.
Just know there's a good bit ahead of you. Anyway, that's all you know. Okay, so I guess it's this way.
Yeah.
So like it could
Listen.
literally be like 30 seconds ahead of us, and we'd have no idea.
Yeah. Okay, so who's taking point? Will I take? I'll take point. Yes.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Yeah.
Starting to get chilly as well, guys. So that's something better. Now's the time. And like
You
she
bundle up my big.
puts her hood up from
I'm in a
her cloak that
scarf.
she has on.
Isabella, what do you think of this?
Oh, nice. Looks like you should start. Hey, it's telling me to stay. Stay another day.
Isabella, we got to go away.
I don't
think we could take the pain.
have to.
Won't you stay
another
day? Stay now.
Stay now.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking.
Musical episode? Musical
I'm
episode?
gonna start
Oh my
walking. I'm gonna start walking, guys. So
The two of us just serenade behind her as she's walking ahead of us.
I'm gonna start
That's-
walking, guys. So just
Every episode is a
Because-
musical episode.
follow me.
As she's like we're walking away, she's like reaching her hand out for her and everything. Stay now.
Thanks. Okay, let's go, guys. And
Remember when Trig used to love us?
starts
No, he never did.
Hey,
He does. Isabella just doesn't.
Is it? Thank you, Anthony. Thank you.
He's role playing.
Why doesn't she love me?
It's nothing to do with
The
me.
tree
It's the
doesn't love us.
character.
Why doesn't she love me then?
She has known us for 6
Yeah,
years.
like she's known you for a couple of hours.
And in the entire time, we've been psychopaths.
Psychopaths.
I'm not
Yep.
seeing the problem.
So yeah, she starts to lead the way, and I assume you guys follow. Who knows?
Yep.
Yes.
Indeed.
So,
Singing E17, stay another day.
singing E17 Stay Another Day, which gets dampened by, like I said, the tightly packed forest on either side of you, and like the canvas like creates up overhead. You can see bits of light come through the leaves, but like you get the feeling that like when even the sun starts to come down, it's gonna get pretty dark along this road. Where you guys are on it, making your way north, and you know what we're gonna do?
No,
Oh, no.
don't fucking dare.
No.
We'll leave it there.
I hate
Listen,
you.
at least I didn't die.